Well, we'll talk about a great comeback. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies videocast. You're recapping tonight's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs as the Phillies defeat the Cubs by a final score of 17-8. Just unbelievable. You trail this game 7-0 at one point. You come all the way back and win 17-8. I mean, what an amazing victory. Now, guys, before getting into this, please subscribe if you haven't done yet. Please hit the notification bell, please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen, as the Phils win the series. Now, do I think they're going to make the playoffs? Who knows? Their odds are not in their favor, but to me, one guy has just been unbelievable. Max Harper, man. This guy is just hitting tanks, right? His 33rd of the season tonight that went over my head. A 3-run shot. The RBIs are starting to come. This guy is just on fire. I mean, this guy's trying to make a race for the NL batting title, right? Just behind his former teammate in Washington, Trey Turner, who's now a Los Angeles Dodger. It's just amazing, right? So he's just making a big push, right? He leads the league in OPS. He's right behind Fernando Tatis Jr. in slugging. I mean, it's just like this guy's just doing everything. He's going to get over 35. He's going to get the second most of his career. This is the second best season we have seen out of Bryce Harper in his career. This offense was clicking tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bullpen game. We win the series against a pretty bad Chicago Cubs team as we pick up the scoring summary in the top of the third inning. Ian Happ batting with the bases loaded as he is hit by a pitch. And Sergio Alcantara comes around to score as the Cubs now lead it 1-0. So this top of the third inning would be a big one for the Chicago Cubs as they would push across 7 runs in this inning. Just unbelievable. So Ian Happ, kind of a lucky RBI right there as Alcantara scored 1-0 Chicago. Then Wilson Contreras singles on a sharp line drive to center field, and Ortega comes around to scores. It's now 2-0 Chicago. So Wilson Contreras, doing some damage right there off of JD Hammer. That ball was hit pretty hard. So at that point, I'm thinking like, hey, I mean, not the end of the world, right? I mean, I don't like the way this game is trending, right? A lot of ducks on the pound still for the Cubs. And Patrick Wisdom doubles on a sharp line drive to center field. Swindle and Ian Happ come around to score a 2 RBI double. Wisdom's 13th double of the season, and it's now 4-0 Chicago. So the Cubs now take a 4-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. And I'm thinking like, how in the world can this get any worse? Well, Matt Duffy answered my question as he goes deep to left center field for his 5th home run of the season. A 3-run shot also scores Contreras and Wisdom, as it's now 7-0 Cubs, man. I mean, this is just, wow. I mean, this is just bad. I mean, 7-run, top of the third inning for this inept and pathetic Chicago Cubs squad. I'm thinking, like, people are already hitting the exits, ladies and gentlemen. They're a friend of the pod, Phillies update. So, top of the third inning, already 7-0 Chicago. So just pathetic. And then pick it up bottom of the 4th inning. Andrew McCutchen doubles on a sharp line drive to right field the other way as Bryce Harper and JT Realmuto come around to score a 2 RBI double for Cutchen's 19th double of the season. And it gets the Phils on the board now. It's 7-2 ball game. Thinking, hey, we're getting a little closer, right? This is a 7-2 ball game. We're now just down by 5. Like, hey, we have a shot against this bad Cubs team. When you're down 7-0, I'm like, no way I win this game. But hey, I mean, it gave me some hope. So 7-2 ball game now. We pick it up same inning. Matt Joyce walks with the bases loaded. A great at bat right there. The Cubs did something that I would just hate when the Phillies do, right? Andrew McCutchen comes around to score as Matt Joyce gets the RBI. As it's now a 7-3 ball game. So Phil's now just down by 4. And they needed a big hit. They got one as El Torito, ladies and gentlemen. He singles on a line drive to left field. Brad Miller comes around to score as the Phillies now trail this by 3. A 7-4 ball game. So they're just chipping away. As the Cubs have a 7-run top of the third inning. The Phillies have a 7-run bottom of the 4th inning. Then in the same inning, Gene Segura hits a little pop-up in the infield. I don't know what happened. Alcantara couldn't handle it. Goes to second to get one there. And then they throw to third, and Matt Joyce was safe at third. He got his hand in. Just unbelievable. A fielder's choice RBI. That scored Freddie Galvis. As the Phillies now trail this to a 7-5 ball game. This was just so exciting. Great base running right there by Matt Joyce. A terrible play by Alcantara, though. I mean, how in the world do you make that play? How in the world do you let that drop? That was just horrible. Then this evening, JT Realmuto. We actually got a clutch hit here, ladies and gentlemen. We all know he is not doing well in the clutch. Well, he did it right here as he singles on the line drive to center field. Matt Joyce and Gene Segura come around to score. I'm sure that felt really, really good for JT right there. JT Realmuto, a 7-7 tie as the Phillies come all the way back and they score 7 to tie the game. Just masterful. Masterful. This offense was clicking tonight, and Bryce Harper was the leader. So 7-7 ball game. Then about 6th inning, who else? Bryce Harper doubles on a line drive to left field. Harper comes around to scores as the Phillies now lead it 8-7 after trailing 7-0. I mean, this has got to be, forget about playoff race, forget about their chances. If you just look at this from a game perspective, I mean, this has got to be one of the most exciting games this year. I mean, you're down 7-0. It's not like they just won 9-8 or even 10-8. I mean, they won 17-8. I mean, this was just an amazing defeat tonight in South Philadelphia. So Bryce Harper just continues to just rake, right? His 36th double of the season, ties his total from 2019. So he's now tied for second most in his career, right? So he just needs 3 more to get that career high. He will do it. He will have a career high in doubles. I think he's going to have over 40. So 38 in 2015 is a career high for Bryce. He's going to get over that. So look forward to that career high in doubles. El Torito scores 8-7 Phils. Then Dieter Gregorius. Wow, he actually did something. As he singles on a ground ball to left field the other way. Gene Segura and Bryce Harper come around to score. As it's now a 10-7 ball game. Dieter Gregorius, right? I mean, a guy that has not really done anything all year, right? Gets a 2 RBI single right there. Every blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, right? That's an old saying, from baseball, right? When a guy's not really doing too well at the plate, and anybody's just gonna get lucky sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense. 10-7 Philadelphia. Then we pick it up top of the 7th inning. Wilson Contreras. He homers on a deep fly ball to center field. A no doubter to hit off of the brick ivy wall. His 19th of the season. A solo shot. 10-8 Phillies. So the Cubs get a little bit closer. That'd be it for them. The rest of the ball game scoring runs. But the Phillies, how about scoring 10 unanswered runs? 10 unanswered runs. I mean, awesome job. I mean, you got to give it, for whatever you want about this team. I've ranted, I've carried on, I've had my fair share, all this stuff. I don't really regret a lot of what I've said, but you have to admit, man, I mean, this was just something amazing tonight in South Philadelphia. This was something, the energy was insane, right? I mean, this was just awesome. We pick it up, bottom of the 7th inning. Odubel Herrera does it again, ladies and gentlemen, as he doubles on a sharp line drive the other way to left field. He was raking tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in South Philly. Freddie Galvis and Matt Vierling come around to score his 22nd double of the season. And the Phillies now have a 4-run lead, now a 12-8 lead. So great job right there from El Torito. Like I said before, I mean, he just was amazing. And Bryce Harper, are you kidding me? Give him his MVP hardware right now. Right now. I mean, this guy is he's firing on all cylinders. I mean, this is like a Mike Trout level, ladies and gentlemen. This is just amazing. What we've witnessed all season long, this is just amazing. This is just awesome. As he homers on a deep fly ball to right field. I fortunately missed the recording. It was on the first pitch. I was getting ready to get my phone out to record. I just wish that he would have waited. Right? Who cares? Who cares? He hit this ball like a million miles. His 33rd home run of the season went right over my head. A 3-run shutout to scores Herrera and Segura. As the Phillies now lead it 15-8. I mean, just unbelievable, right? He was firing up. He was looking at the dugout. I mean, some great pictures tonight. Not only with that RBI double, but with the home run. I mean, it just kind of gave off some vibes of that walk-off grand slam. I knew he was going to do something. The last time he would have been able to hit that walk-off grand slam, he is a favorite for the dramatic. I knew he was going to do something. Hit that, that RBI double, and then he also hit that 3-run shot. So this was just a great night for Bryce. A great night for Bryce. This was just something amazing. I mean, this was just a great night for him. 33 home runs now. I mean, think about this. On September 21st of 2019, in Cleveland, hit his 33rd home run of the season. In 2019, the season ended on September 29th. So, right, think about this. Season ended on September the 29th, right? So it was a little bit, you're further along in that season. This season ends on October 3rd in Miami. So, you think about this, ladies and gentlemen, the date right now, going into tomorrow's game, it is the 17th of September. So think about he has over almost a 3-week period to get over 35 runs. He's easily going to do that. He's probably going to around 30. He's a shot at 40. I was thinking the other day, I was kind of shooting it out like, oh no, he won't do 40. I think he has a legitimate chance at getting 40. I truly believe that. I mean, wouldn't that just be something? His first normal season in Philly, right? I mean, his first season in 2019, right? I mean, he was adjusting to a new environment. 2020, I mean, he was still an elite year. I wouldn't say 2019 was elite, but I think definitely 2020 was an almost 1,000 OPS. 2020 was a really good year for him, of course. I mean, it was a short season. And then this year, a full year, pretty much a normal year. I mean, this is just great. I think it's only to get better from here, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce Harper has really arrived now. It's just a shame. I just wish we would win. Then the bottom, I think, Gene Segura singles on the line drive to center field, a broken bat. Single, Andrew McCutcheon at Matt Freeland come around to score as it's now 17-8. That'll be your final score, 17-8. As the Phillies win and take the series in a dramatic fashion. Odubel Herrera 3 RBIs tonight, 2 hits at a leadoff spot. Gene Segura 3-hit night, also hitting 3 ribbies. Bryce Harper, your Phillies offensive player of the game, as is just for 4 RBIs with a 3-run shot and the RBI double. Right, you saw he struck out, slammed his helmet down. Like, Bryce, calm down, man. You're not gonna hit everything, right? And anyone who booed him for that, I mean, give me a break. I mean, this guy's gonna get a hit every time. You know what I'm saying? Cut him a break. I mean, he's still having an amazing year on it. You need to say that, hitting 314 with an 1,055 OPS. I mean, this guy is just amazing. I don't even think I can even say it anymore. JT Muto, only one hit was a big one. The 2 RBI single dude tied the game at 7. Just simply amazing. Dieter Gore's only one hit was a big one. That 2 RBI single as well, right? I mean, that was a pretty nice line drive the opposite field. Andrew McCutcheon also had a good night tonight. I can't really think of one guy that didn't really do so well tonight offensively. I mean, Freddie Galvis joining on the action too. I mean, he didn't drive anybody in, but scoring 2 runs. This was just a great offense tonight. The bats were alive. When you push across 17 runs on the board, I mean, the bat's got to be alive. So Bryce Harper was right in the thick of that. I mean, JT Muto also with that clutch hit. I mean, go take a look at the lineup. I mean, 1 for 3. I mean, Odubel, Gene, Bryce. I mean, all on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Odubel, he was smacking the ball the other way. I love it. He's just poking everything the other way. I love it. Remember, Science started this game in the opener, right? Inning in the third, and they didn't allow a hit, and didn't allow any runs, and walked 1 and struck out 2. But of course, Joe took him out, and Matt Moore did Matt Moore things. It went an inning, but it didn't end so well, right? I mean, of course, he left the game, and some of the damage that J.D. Hammer allowed were charged to Matt Moore, and it makes sense. J.D. Hammer, a terrible, terrible night tonight. Third inning, 4 hits, 5 runs, all 5 were earned, 1 walk and 1 strikeout. This guy was just a disaster. And luckily, the Phillies bullpen settled down a little bit after Ramon Rizzo came in. It was a little bit shaky at the beginning. He got the job done. Bailey Falter got it. I have just really lost all the confidence in. He had a very, very solid inning tonight for the Phils. Hector Neris, despite allowing that moonshot to Wilson Contreras, goes 2 innings and gets the win. Adonis Bonilla, right? We all know Adonis Bonilla, former #1 prospect in the Phillies organization. He's kind of fell off a little bit. Of course, not really a prospect anymore because of his time in the big leagues, right? You saw him, I think maybe he made a start last year against the Blue Jays, that final game of that 4-game set. I believe that was on a Sunday, the final game of 2020 at home, but didn't do so well in that game. So, that is it for the Phils as they travel to New York tomorrow. 7-10 the first pitch. Zach Wheeler 13-9 with a 2.86 ERA, going against Taijuan Walker 7-9 with a 4.29 ERA. So Sunday Night Baseball on Sunday. I want to thank you guys so much for everything over the past 2 years. I just want to take a special moment in my heart to thank you. I really, really would. I just want to thank you. I really would like to just take a moment to thank you, okay? 7-10 the first pitch tomorrow night. So guys, if you're watching this video, please subscribe if you haven't done yet. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media, link in the description section. At Phillies Hat, still Instagram, TikTok, Instagram. Call or text 267-225-3392. Email phillieshatstove@gmail.com. Like I said before, 7-10 the first pitch tomorrow night. Zach Wheeler, 13-9 with a 2.86 ERA, and Tyler Lark on the mound for the Mets, 7-9 with a 4.29 ERA. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to be signing out here. I will see you all on Saturday morning. Thank you guys so much. I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phillies. I'll see you.